Hey, what's up guys, my name is Anshul and today in this video I wanted to briefly talk about the Samsung Galaxy S25 Slim, the leaks and the rumors about this device. And yes, you heard it right, we are talking about the Samsung Galaxy S25 Slim, and that is not a surprise to me because we have been seeing a lot of leaks and rumors about the iPhone 17 Air, and that was very obvious that we would be seeing something similar from Samsung as well. So here we have it, the leaks and rumors about this device. So I would just not make a very long video about this thing because it is still in a very early phase of the leaks and rumors. So the first thing that I wanted to talk about in this video is the release date, and we know that the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra will be here soon in maybe January or February of the year 2025, but this is not the same time when we will see the Samsung Galaxy S25 Slim as well, because the leaks suggest that we could see this device alongside of the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7 and the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 7, or maybe somewhere around in June we would be able to see the Samsung Galaxy S25 Slim for this year. Now, already we know that the slim devices were the things in the past, and most of the times when we saw a slim device from Samsung, they were the A series of the past. But this is not the same thing for this year, or maybe the latest and the greatest in the market, because the technology has advanced and we could see the best of Samsung that could be put together in this device. Now, I feel so like that this device could be a bit more better than the iPhone 17 Air, and there are just two reasons about the very same thing. Now, the number one thing is that when we looked at the leaks and the rumors about the iPhone 17 Air, that smartphone just had one camera sensor, and that was not the one that we would just want to be seeing from a device from Apple for this year at least. And when we look at the leaks around the Samsung Galaxy S25 Slim, the rumors suggest that the camera setup could actually be something very close to the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, which is again something that is a surprise to me, as we could actually see a 200 megapixel main camera sensor, and along with it there could be a 50 megapixel telephoto camera sensor, and also there could be a 12 megapixel ultra wide camera sensor on the Samsung Galaxy S25 Slim. Again, something that might not be available with the iPhone 17 Air that would be launched around September of the year 2025 or maybe in the year 2026, who knows. But as of now, what we know is that the Samsung Galaxy S25 Slim could be a device that could launch before the iPhone 17 Air, which is again not something that was a surprise to me. Now, the next thing that I'm really excited about this device is the chip inside of this iPhone, actually not iPhone, the Samsung Galaxy S25 Slim, because again the leaks suggest that the processor would be an Exynos 2400 chipset, and the closest performance that I could just think of when I think about this Exynos 2400 chipset is the G4 Tensor chip from Google. And we have seen in the performance on the Google Pixel 9 series that the thermal performance on these devices are really great, and that could be one of the reasons that Samsung might be wanting to opt for this one instead of something like the Snapdragon 8 Gen Elite processor. Now again, this is a major thing because we know that the chassis of this device is going to be fairly slim, and I would talk about this thing just in a minute or so. But yet again, due to a smaller chassis on this device, we just need to make sure that the thermals are great, and we know that the Exynos 2400 chipset could be one of the more proven one instead of going with something like the Snapdragon 8 Gen Elite processor. And this is one of the reasons that why do I think so like that the Samsung Galaxy S25 Slim could actually be toe to toe in the terms of, I would say, the thermal performance when you would compare it with the iPhone 17 Air. Now, another thing is that we need to make sure that the battery on the Samsung Galaxy S25 Slim is the one that is not the worst one, and that is one of the reasons that why Samsung could have picked up this Exynos 2400 chipset, because again the thermal performance is great. That also ensures that the battery on this device could be great as well, and also it is not a very power hungry chipset. That could be one reason to opt for this Exynos 2400 chipset. Now, your question could be that why not the Exynos 2500 chipset, or why not the Exynos 2400E, or maybe the Snapdragon 8 Gen Elite processors. Now, the thing is that there had been a few leaks, that there were a few tests that proved that the Snapdragon 8 Gen Elite processor was not the one that was really built for a very thin chassis, and there were a lot of heating issues that were found on the Snapdragon 8 Gen Elite processor, again in a smaller chassis, just like what we are expecting on this Samsung Galaxy S25 Slim. And again, there is a problem with the Exynos 2500 chipset, and that is the mass production of that chip. And again, this is not a constraint, I would say, but this is something that what could be limiting Samsung to bring this chipset, the latest 3nm one, on this Samsung Galaxy S25 Slim. But also Samsung would just want to reserve this chipset for the Samsung Galaxy S26 Slim for the year 2026, when that device would be finally launched. Or maybe Samsung would just want to do some kind of A or B testing on the Samsung Galaxy S25 Slim, and if that device is really successful, then push the latest and the greatest in the Samsung Galaxy S26 Slim when that device would be launched. Now the next thing is that what would be the dimensions and what would this device would really look like. Now there had not been a lot of leaks and rumors, and that is again one of the indications that this device would not be launched in the January or the February of the year 2025. Now that also means that we do not know that what would be the thickness on the Samsung Galaxy S25 Slim, but the rumors suggest that it could be somewhere around 6.1. That is again one of the speculated thickness on the iPhone 17 Air, or might be it could be a 5mm thin device, just like what we have got on the latest iPads in the market. Now again, these are just the leaks and the rumors, and we do not know of that what this device would actually look like. But again, we have got a few leaks that does show the design of this all new device, and it does look a bit more similar to what we have on the Samsung Galaxy S24 series, which also means that that is the regular series and not the ultra devices, which also again means that the devices could look a bit more similar to the latest iPhones, with a bit more of the flat edges but also rounded corners. So again, not a bad thing in my opinion, and something that I am again looking forward to for this device. But again, I think so just because of the availability of a triple camera setup and also the trusted Exynos 2400 chipset, which is again something that I would just not want to say, but I know that this chipset is not the worst in the terms of the battery life, so I could just expect some amazing things happening on the Samsung Galaxy S25 Slim. Again, something that I am just looking forward to for the year 2025 in the June of the year. And well, now with that said, that was all that I wanted to share about this all new Samsung Galaxy S25 Slim, the leaks and rumors about this device. But do let me know in the comment sections below that do you think that Samsung would be able to fit a 200 megapixel camera sensor in a light and thin device as just we are seeing in the leaks and the rumors. That was all about this video. My name is Anshul. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.